NT buffer needs to be apparently one higher than I would have expected it to need to be. But let's see if that works. So now if I set to 3. Uh, yeah, so I'm working on. You probably see the stuff that's happening on the bottom of the screen. I'm hooking that up because it's a. I've been calling it side quest at this point. I used to call it Project Journey, JRNE, but I don't like spelling it out every time I say it, so I've started calling it side quest. It's basically like a game that's going to run during the stream and kind of I don't know. It's like a side quest for the stream. It's supposed to be like a kind of like a text adventure-y sort of multiplayer uh, role playing thing. I don't know how to describe it exactly, but yeah. Oh, so it's this random numbers in C sharp. When you want, e.g., numbers from 1 to 10, do you do random next 1 to 10 or random next 1 to 11? That's a good question. Are you working in Unity or just in C sharp elsewhere? Because I tend to use Unity's implementation, I think. Uh, which, uh, which, yeah. Oh, cool. All right, thank you, Name. Yeah, I'm never sure if I'm doing a good job of describing it. So, C sharp, random. So next. So yeah, it sounds like you want from 1 to 10. It sounds like you want to do uh, 1 to 11 because it sounds like it's exclusive of the max. So I think. So yeah, it sounds like it includes the lower bound, but excludes the upper bound. So in order to get 1 to 10, you want to go 1 to 11. How's that sound? I mean, this is just according to a highly upvoted Stack Overflow thing, which tends to be correct, so maybe that, I don't know, seems legit. Yeah. Alright, what was I working on? Oh yeah, I guess I was just going to give another run to see how the visuals are shaping out. I'm just trying to like tune the animation for like the score popping out of the characters' heads, which I think. Hold on, how long does it show up for? Because it might still be too long. I should look for that this time around. All right, so swing and cross. All right, let's count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 16. Yeah, that's still way too long. So let's see how the animations in terms of the score addition. Yeah, the score is still getting added a bit low. That felt like one click. Was it really? Yeah, that's coming in on the second click. What is the deal there? It should be I bumped it up to 3. What if I bump it up to 4? Am I not using NT buffer correctly? NT buffer times NT speed. I feel like that should work. I feel like that should work how I expected it to work. Whatever. Let's try it. Oops. No, let's try it again. Oh yeah, actually also let's cut down the height really far. It's like 64 is gratuitous. Let's put it back down to 50. It used to be around 50. Oh, and then we had to boost it way up because the buffer was different, but now the buffer is a lot less different. So I think we can deal with it here. Alright, so what are we going to do? Coffer and relic. Cool. So I think we both got initiative, so we should show up. And our name should scroll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 12. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Why is well, yeah, that seems better, I guess. At least it didn't cover up. That could be good. That's probably good enough for now. Alright, so hoist and batten, batten. Still kind of lingers a little bit because it's still showing up for 6 whole seconds. So I think I want to shorten it a little bit further. So instead of 50, so wait, it's a speed of 4 and it's covering a ground of 50. So how do we shorten that to I guess 40, right? If we want it to show up for, wait, no, that would show up for 5 seconds, right? Maybe not. I don't know. This could be good. I'm gonna assume that this is good. I'll test it once, just with the name though. I won't bother. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Huh. Yeah, it's always short by 1. It's always off by 1 from what I would have expected it to be, but whatever. All right. So what? I'm gonna. I guess I'm gonna. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna open the stream on my other browser or on my other computer, because it always looks a little different watching it in that little frame versus watching it through the stream itself. So I'm just gonna. Someone who I used to watch had a chat thing that would allow viewers to choose the outcome of the game. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, so to be clear, I'm not trying to make a game channel, and I'm specifically avoiding that. But I just wanted I keep calling it side quest because to try and encapsulate that, like, it's supposed to be like another thing to do, like a light bit of fun, in an otherwise fairly not serious, but like, like it's really not the point of the channel. It's just like something extra. So let's see, coffer, relic. Of course, now there's the added delay of the stream, so I won't be able to watch it as fast. Oh, and I haven't put in the lateral constraints relative to the screen, so they're still going to be showing up like when they're off screen a little bit. It should be showing up soon though. Oh wow, that's not very legible. I am now noticing. So, yeah, maybe I should. Yeah, I'm gonna make them, yikes. It was way more legible the last time I, tried it out. So yeah, I'm gonna make them, huh. Oh no! Miniman, no! BIOS boot partition, no! So I think I'm gonna actually boost the height back up and boost up the speed. And keep it on screen a little while longer, I guess. So I'm going to put it up to like 65 and put the speed up to 6. See what that does. And then what else do I want to do? Oh, I might as well put in the lateral constraints while I'm here. So right. So we don't need to worry about this unless, so if those are true, and pdict li dot pause is I guess I should define the left and right buffers up here. So buffer, oh yeah, so I'll call it nt margin left and equals I don't know what, like 50. No, more than that, like 64. No, oh no, that's actually very narrow. So it should be like 150 or something. I don't know, we'll figure it out. NT margin. Oh, and that's the other thing, because the text is still, actually, yeah, so this should be like 250. And also I should center the text now. I should actually like line it up so that way it's, actually, no, it might be okay how it is. So, at least for now. Uh, hmm. Oh, that's the other thing. Is I should have an equal sign in my character set, because I just realized the way I'm displaying the way I'm displaying score, I'm showing the new total, and then I'm saying plus whatever, which makes it so if it says 100 plus 5, what that actually is trying to say is 95 plus 5 equals 100. But no, the way I'm currently displaying it looks crazy. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Miniman. That sucks. And I'm sorry your emote got co-opted. All right, so the right margin is going to be a lot bigger. I think it's going to be like 600 maybe. Because I'm thinking I want to use that space for the action text. So maybe actually it should probably be more. It should probably be like 1,000. Oops, not 10,000. Then it would never show up. All right, so where was I filling in those margins? There should be an error somewhere, right? Because I didn't actually finish filling it in. Where is it? It's the thing about type. Yeah. All right. Oh yeah. All right. So no. So pause is greater than left buffer. Wait, did I get that right? It should be greater than left buffer nt or margin nt margin left, and it should be less than what is the thing? BG width or something like that. I'll try that. Less than BG width minus NT margin right. And I might have gotten the left and right margin values backwards, so let's double check. Wait, what's happening here? Oh no, that's not a real thing. What is it actually called? No, it's further down. Oh, just G width. Oh yeah, just graphics width, right? Okay. So G width. Because not just the width of the background, it's the width of the entire visual display. And did I get these margins backwards? Let's find out. Left margin, no, I got them correct. Okay, good. So, let's see how that looks, I guess. Alright, so, whoa, why did it show up so soon? That should not have happened. It flies higher, which could be good, but it showed up way too soon. I feel like it showed up like almost immediately. Yeah, and like watching it on the screen, it's like, huh, I don't know what that was about. I literally just covered that case. Yeah, pedict li.pause should have to be greater than NT margin left. There's no way that it got that great, because it's only a move. It seemed like it happened like immediately, like nearly immediately, right? Yeah, it happens on like the first step, or like not like right when it appears, but like the very first step after that, which is crazy. NT margin left, greater than NT margin left. NT margin left is 150. That's crazy talk. Crazy talk, I tell you. Oh, there's an or in there. There's an or in there. Yep. Yeah. All right. So it would have worked for the name tag equals 2 case, but not for the name tag equals 1 case. All right, that makes more sense. All right, let's see the margins now. All right, so now it takes a second for it to show up. And is he gonna be on screen when he shows up? He is. Cool. All right, so actually, 150 is a little wide. I mean, it might be right for the for when I have the text centered, but for when I have the text like left aligned or whatever, it yeah, I should center the text, I guess. Right? Uh, yeah, I'm gonna center the text. Uh, Although, depending on how I do the action text, I might want to, instead of centering it, I might want to. Oh no, it's soda clock. I have to finish this soda real quick. Sorry about that. I'm not supposed to continue drinking caffeine because otherwise it'll stay in my system for the rest of my life. Or at least that's how it'll feel. Um, all right, yeah. So the game is in a good place. I just have to continue tuning it and get it right. Um, and I will do so in just a moment. I have to take a super quick break. I'm not actually refilling my water bottle, but this is the only BRB screen I have. So I'll be right back, and then we will continue on. I apologize for the delay. I will be right back. back. Sorry for the delay. What did I miss? What did I miss? Oh, cool. Yeah, I could use a new monitor too. I've had like the same one for so long, and I bought it used. It's like the max resolution is like really sad. Like the max resolution is like 800 by 600, not literally, but it's like not, it's not much higher than that. I got it for like $30 used, but it works. I don't know. And I'm 31. I have no excuse. I'm just I'm just poor. Not really. I don't know. It's one of those things where like if it was a slightly worse monitor, I probably would have replaced it, but it's just like it's serviceable. Like there's nothing technically wrong with it except that it's old. So all right, yeah, I want to test out this this border. So chase and fire. Oops. Fire. How's that look? Alright, so... Oh, that's funny. Binry showed up twice before BinryBot showed up once. And that's because, Oh, that's because, the new buffer. Alright, so this should end while they're outside of the dead zone. It's like, Binry definitely... Yeah, no, they'll probably both be in the dead zone when the event ends. So it'll just, they'll just keep on strolling. I guess, I might only have to, I guess I only really have to enforce the dead zone during events, like when there's actually action text on screen. Yeah, so it's not showing anything above their head because they're in the dead zone. So shake, shake, and so they should emerge from the dead zone, and then it should start showing up again. Yeah, look at that. Or is that legible? I forgot to look for that because it definitely wasn't legible earlier. And I'm hoping that's resolved now. I'm hoping just because like I've cranked up the height, so I'm hoping that now it goes across enough backgrounds that like, whoa, that's kind of funny. Finner just got like 2 in a row because the event ended like right in the middle of his previous one. That's that's interesting. I might not care too much about that. Yeah, you know what, I'm not going to worry too much about little things like that. I'm going to actually I'm going to get closer to my other monitor to check out the legibility again, because I'm looking at it from across the room, so maybe that's like part of the problem. I'm gonna so the event ends, the text pops up, and okay, I'm gonna go check the other monitor for after the stream delay so I can see it happening there. Oh, it's gonna take a second. Stream delay is still working on it. Still chewing. Alright, here we go. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so that's actually a lot more legible when I'm up close. I think I'm gonna call that satisfactory in terms of legibility. Yeah, it's not legible from where I'm standing over here, but like my monitor is like, my other monitor is like really far away. It's like on my entertainment center, so yeah, like for example, chat isn't legible from here, so I guess that should have been an indication too. But of course, when I'm sitting closer, like I can read chat just fine. Alright, my face is huge though. I guess I understand why people keep telling me my face is huge, because it's huge. Anyways, yeah, 25 cents, you're on your way. You're getting there. Uh, all right, so yeah, I'm not going to worry about other stuff right now. I'm gonna do what? I'm going to uh, actually I'm going to do what? Uh, yeah, you know what, guys? Sorry, just a heads up. I think I'm going to. I know I said I was gonna like go late tonight, but I think I might not go as late as previously indicated. I might I might call it after I do the center after I center text. I mean, I'm open to persuasion, so if someone wants to convince me strongly otherwise, I don't know. It kind of feels like things are winding down a little bit, and so I'm thinking like the. Sorry, Light It Man. But like I said, that I am open to persuasion. So, like, if someone has a really compelling argument, please let me know. I'm certainly willing to consider it, of course. Uh, but I don't know. It just feels like things are winding down a little bit. So, like, if people are winding down, I mean, like, I stream for people. So if people are deciding that it's time to wind down, I usually take that as a cue, like, okay, maybe it is time to wind down. Because you can't force it, right? And like sometimes I'll stream even if I don't necessarily need or feel a compulsion to. But like in this case, I I don't necessarily feel need or compulsion, so I'd just be streaming for peeps, and I guess I can. Yeah, all right. The other thing which sucks is that now that I just said that I might be wrapping up soon, the other thing that happens when I do that is that everyone leaves. Everyone just takes off. So like I'm sure like half the people who are in here watching are now gone. Uh, so that I mean that definitely plays into the sense of things winding down. But yeah, all right. I guess I'm not in any severe hurry, right? So wow. Sorry. All right. So all right, I'll do centered text and see how I feel after that. Well, yeah. I mean, at this time of night though, like three is like almost half. Like I'm exaggerating slightly, but yeah, right. So yeah, I'm probably gonna. Sorry, I'm probably gonna center text and then I mean I'll be streaming again tomorrow, so don't worry, it's not over yet. Uh, so thank you, Tristan. You're one of my favorites. Uh, so yeah. All right. So yeah, let's do centered text, and then we can figure the rest out. All right. So yeah, actually, centered text shouldn't be that hard because where we're blitting text, all we really have to do is say, oh no, this should be really easy actually. Where we're blitting text, and actually no, yeah. So the other thing, so maybe I'll center text and I can add in the new character and I can change how this text is this bonus text is formatted because it's gonna go differently. It's gonna go with the so for starters I'll just do plus comma space plus and this is supposed to lead with a quotation mark and then all right, so yeah, I'll just do a comma for now, but I want to actually, well, I can also implement the commas, the comma delimiters, although no one has score in the thousands yet, so I can actually hold off on that. It's actually going to be a while. Like I put in the comma, but I'm not going to need it for quite some time. Uh, so tomorrow the stream is 16 hours away. Not necessarily. Oh yeah, right. So Light Up Man. I guess you haven't heard, but I'm changing my streaming schedule. So I'm actually starting much earlier in the day. And by much earlier in the day, I mean instead of starting around 1 in the afternoon, I tend to start around 11 in the morning. So like a few hours earlier. So actually, my next stream is less time than you say, if that helps. I don't know if that helps. Could help. A little bit, maybe? I don't know. Maybe I'll just continue to stream longer. I mean, I haven't slowed down, partly because I've been chugging caffeine. Um, but like, it's one of those situations where like, the later I stream tonight, the longer it'll take for me to get streaming tomorrow. So like, the earlier I turn in this evening, the sooner I'll start tomorrow. Because although I'm trying this new schedule, like, if I stay up half the night, then there's no way I'm gonna get up on time. And then like, by the end of the shift tomorrow, I'm gonna be like so dragging. So, uh, you guys, you guys are great. All right, so yeah. So first thing, I need to send in a centered position. Well, I guess that's not really first thing, but one of the things I need to do is to send in a centered position. So instead of sending in just a position, it's actually going to be position plus I forget what this value is called. It's like adventure width or something. Where do we add adv width? Yeah. So adv width divided by 2. Width divided by 2. And this is no, that's our whatever. I'll just set this to be an int. It is already an int, but if in case I change it, I don't know. Whatever. So wait, hold on. Oh yeah, so position again plus. So that's the centered position of the explorer or the adventurer. Save that. Hey, Trent Sterling. Welcome. How's it going? How you doing? Um, so all right. You're much loved, Trent Sterling. Uh, Thank you, Tristan. Yeah, Trent's worth like at least 10 viewers alone. So, uh, all right, let's. Yeah, and I do have things to do, and I have been chugging caffeine, so. New emote, huh? I have no clue what emote that's supposed to be. Oh, what is this? Oh yeah, I don't have to repost this link because apparently mods can repost links. What is Wait, yeah, so wait, is it true? Miniman and Tristan, confirm. Can you see Trent's link? Because Light Up Man earlier said that people can see mod links. And that I don't need to repost mod links. And Trent's a mod, so technically you guys should be able to see that. Can someone? Oh, Miniman, are you confirming that you were able to see that? Okay, cool. Alright, cool. So, yeah, alright, Trent, you have the power, as it turns out. I only found that out today, so, yeah. Thank you, guys. uh, yeah, kinda neat, huh? With great power comes great responsibility, so... oh yeah, Light Up Man was on, Light Up Man said he's not on Better Twitch TV. I asked him about that. He said he's not on Better Twitch TV and he can see mod links. So, again, okay, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Light Up Man, thank you. So either Light Up Man is just running a very long troll where he convinces me that this is true, and it's not actually true, or it's actually true. But I think, I don't know. I have a pretty good nose for trolls, so I'm inclined to trust him on this point. All right, so centered text. Centered text. Really, actually, fairly simple. So blit text, all we have to do is we just have to calculate. So dist equals 0. Oh yeah, right. So dist, actually, we can just set dist to be, yeah. So dist, instead of just starting at 0, we can start at negative dist equals what? 0 minus len string times font dot width. And I'm pretty sure that's it. I'm pretty sure now the text is centered. I could be wrong, but let's find out. So I think now the text that pops out should be... Oh, wait. Did I forget to divide by 2? I forgot to divide by 2, didn't I? Yeah, I forgot to divide by 2. So no, it's actually... No, it's not centered. It's just right aligned instead of left aligned. All right, so now it should be... now it should be centered. All right. One more time. Once more with feeling. I like that 353 apparently just started working again. I don't know. Whatever. Seems fine. All right, so binary bot, cool. Centered. Binary, centered. Actually, I mean, it's hypothetically centered, but it actually seems slightly shifted to the or sorry, the other direction. I mean, to me it's left, but left and right are reversed on camera. So yeah, I think I'm gonna add in just like a little like fudge, little fudge modifier, just so that, because it might be literally left aligned, but I think the fact that they're moving forward makes it feel like it's lagging slightly. So pop out Twitch chat. I use pop out Twitch chat a lot. All my Twitch chats are pops. Pop chat. I don't know why I say these things, but I do, and I apologize. All right, yeah, I think I'm just gonna add like in a slight, just a little fudge factor. So, I mean, I could add it just directly right here, right? So instead of, so I can just say like, just like half a character's width, I think. So like 8. And I think this won't technically be centered anymore, but I think it'll feel more centered. I think. Let's find out. Tristan. Hey, you were first this time. You beat out Binary Bot. And that feels more centered to me. I think just because the characters are moving forward a little bit. Actually, I think we could even fudge it a little further. No, maybe that's good. Oh, and I'm taking up the... What took me so long? Yeah, I'm going to fudge it slightly further. I think I'm going to fudge it like a full character's width. It's like 16. Save that. And then, yeah. Actually, I mean, I might realize that for the action text, I actually don't want it to be fudged, so I might have to move the fudge value out. Whatever, I don't know, that sounds weird for some reason. I want to move the fudge... Actually, yeah, no, I probably want to move the fudge value outside of blit text, because it's probably specific to just the way the characters are positioned. So blit text, pause plus this stuff divided by 2 plus plus 16. I'll do this in both cases. Plus 16. All right, save that. Wait, what? Oh, sorry. Is this a? All right, let him. Sorry. There's another conversation. Wait, what? Hold on. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I'm really far behind on chat. I got distracted making text center. Oh, cool. Uh, Space. For some reason, I wanted to call you Space your name for a second, but Space, Space my name. Brandon, maybe. Anyways, that looks really cool. I like the moon. It reminds me of like an evil cookie, like a ghost cookie. No, I like it though. Um, Alright, yeah, I'm missing out on chat. But I think a lot of the chat wasn't necessarily directed towards me, so hopefully that's okay. Uh, 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 huh. Um, that's cool. You guys are so smart. How'd you guys get so smart? Um, all right, what else am I doing? Anything? Oh yeah, I was gonna add in the number character, so that way, or the equal sign character, so that way I what? That way I can yeah, present the score bonuses the way I wanted to. It's like, oh, did I crash it? Cool. Oh, whoops. String. In string. What? I must have just typoed somewhere. Oh no. No, I'm just a silly person, right? No, I'm just a silly person. Or I typoed or something. I don't know. What line was that? 372. 372 string. Oh. Oh, yeah, right. Okay. So no, I didn't move a parenthesis. Right. Okay, so that should be better. Sorry. Um, yeah. I don't know. I don't have to. Like, I don't have to leave. It's just, oh hey, Winter Inferno, how's it going? Welcome. It's, yeah, I did say, I don't know, it seemed like things were winding down, so I was like, maybe I'll call it. Previous, though, I had been planning on streaming for a lot longer. I just, I don't know, I wasn't sure if people were getting bored or what. Yeah, you know what? Whatever, I'm gonna stay on longer. I'm calling it. I changed my mind. And in fact, to prove it, I'm gonna crack another soda. Although I should have stopped drinking soda by now, but because I'm feeling a little bit crazy, I'm gonna stream for longer, and going to over caffeinate myself because whatevs. So yeah, you came at the right time, Winter Inferno. We're in fact just getting started, and by just getting started, I mean I've been streaming for 10.5 hours, but cool. Soda. The dullest of so's. Or something. Pretend I said something that made sense. I might be invoking that power now that I've been streaming for over 10 hours. Hmm. Actually, it's my quest to get cancer. Because it's the diet kind. uh. Alright, the equal sign. So Inkscape to the Inkmobile. Alright, so this should be fairly straightforward. Because I already have the plus sign, and the plus sign is just, the plus sign and the equal sign are basically the same thing, except, oh, how am I gonna do this? I didn't really think this through. Oh no, I know how to do this. No, this is simple enough. So the one thing I have to do is I need to ungroup all of this. I mean, not literally, but kind of literally. So object ungroup. Did that break everything apart? Yeah. All right, here we go. So now I need to select these three duders. No, these three duders. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Wait, did I get? I still didn't get all three of them? How did I not get all three of them? Uh, the this. What the heck? How am I still not getting? What is wrong with this? Oh, did that one didn't ungroup? Oh, that's weird. All right, well, continue to ungroup, you guys. Keep ungrouping. Ungroup until you're so ungrouped that. All right, there we go. That should be good. Hopefully. All right. So yeah. So now. No, missed it. All right, here we go. So copy. I guess I'll put it down at the end because why not? Paste here. Let's see if we can't line it up so that it's roughly the same height. Actually, no, not the same height, but like equivalent. Like Oh wait, you know what? Actually, I just remembered. I could use the equal sign out of the hashtag instead, because I don't know. Maybe that should be equivalent spacing, right? Or not? That might be a little wide actually. On a keyboard. Yeah, on a keyboard. I think the lines in a hashtag are actually slightly wider than the. Hey, if you're in. Oh, well, I was gonna say if you're in Python, you don't need the semicolon, but if you're in Python, you also don't need the bool. So. All right, yeah. So yeah, on my keyboard, the equal sign is about. I think like I feel like in general probably the equal signs are slightly narrower or slightly closer spaced than the slashes in a hashtag, and either way I'm gonna probably call that. Actually I don't know. I kind of like them fairly tightly spaced, so I might actually bring it in even slightly further. Do I have all three of them? Yeah. I might. Yeah, I might bring it in like that. So now all I really need to do is file, export bitmap. No, not that. E2. Is it? So if I have this, if I have just this, sure. Oh, selection. Yeah. All right. So, cool. I think I'm just exporting just the equal sign, if I understand correctly. What do you think? Did that work? Oh, E2, yeah, all right. I was like, where is it? I was looking right past it. All right, cool. So now I'll open this in, open with paint.net, and I can scale this down by, oh, wait, actually, so first, select all, copy, or actually, no, I can just canvas size, or, so deselect, canvas size. I don't care about the height, but the width is supposed to be 128. No, 120, because it's 15 times 8 is 120. Right? Yeah. Yep. And then I mean I guess I should do some height, so I'll just do like arbitrarily like 100 or whatever. I don't care. Whoa, what happened there? What's with that what's with this dimness? Anyways, I'm just going to get rid of all of it, because more dimness, more like dumbness, I don't know. Actually, no, undo that, select all, and then, okay, canvas size, 120, and, I don't know, like, arbitrarily 100. No, why do you keep doing that? I guess because of the background color I've selected, so set the background color to have 0, no, not 0 value, 0 alpha. There we go. And now, image, resize, 120, and I don't care, 100 or so. Just that the, whoops, I meant to say canvas size, not image. Canvas size, 120, 100. I just, yeah, so the reason I'm I don't care about the vertical height, but I just don't want it to alias weirdly when I scale it down. Yes. So I was calling it the pound sign for a while, and then people, like British people, thought I meant like the curly L sign. So I stopped saying pound sign, and I went back to saying hashtag. Because it actually, I annoy myself when I say hashtag too much, but it seems less confusable. So I don't know. All right, so deselect. So then to fit into that character set, it has to get scaled down by down to 12.5%. All right, so now we have our equal sign. We can drop it into our character set, which is over here, right? So if I undo, no, wait, that's not right. Yeah, no, actually that's correct. Oh, right. So actually, I guess I don't have to scale it down. I can keep it big. Copy. Oh, right, and so this I have to extend now by another 120 characters. So edit, or what is it? Image canvas size. Extend it. So now with 80 whatever. So it's actually going to be 4920. 4920. And now we can scroll over, and we have enough room for one more character. Just to be whatever, I'm going to. Oops, not that. Just to be scrupulous, I'm going to extend this. This margin-y thing. Oops, not that one. Oh no, not all. Copy, paste. I'm gonna just I don't know. Oh wait, what? Oh, I just barely missed it. All right, cool. So yeah, hold on. Sorry, just getting it pixel perfect, as I tend to do. All right, good. Deselect, and now I can drop the equal sign. Oh wait, hold on. Do I not have? Wait, I don't have room for the space character. How are spaces working? Were they working? Oh no, maybe they just weren't working. Oh, excuse me, that's hilarious, because I actually need to add another character. No, were they just naturally working? Yeah, I think they were just naturally working. I don't think I actually have to add room for it, because it just blits off the chart, and off the chart is blank, and space characters are blank, so I think that actually just works. Oh, the sharp symbol? Wait, is the sharp symbol the little bee looking thing, or is the sharp symbol the pound sign? I forget. Sorry, I zoomed out for a second. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, right. No, C sharp. Derp. Of course it's the. Well, so that's musical notation. And, I don't know. What does the character map call it? There it is. Number sign. Who said number sign? Did anyone guess number sign? I feel a little silly now that if no one said number sign. Oh, number sign. All right, yeah, Trent called it. Number sign I feel is legit. Am I gonna be so? No, I'm not gonna be so. I was like, am I gonna be so whatever that I actually rearrange the order of these characters just so that my new one can so my new one can fit. But no, I'm not going to silly. All right, so yeah, that seems legit, right? Yeah, that's legit. And then that seems about good for height. Maybe down a little bit. Yeah, I like that for height. I feel like. All right, so deselect. So now file save as. I'm keeping my PDN in case I have to make changes like this. But then for the ping, I will delete the guidelines and now scale it down by canvas size down to 12.5%. Oops, not canvas size. This time I actually did mean resize. 12.5%. And now save as again. Save as ping of A, I think is where I'm saving this. Save that, yes. Alright. So now I have the equal sign, and I can do right. I can change the score display text. I'm I might not actually use the equal sign. I just wanted to see how this looks really. Oh yeah, so for one thing, my blit font character map whatever now has an equal sign in it. Save that, and now yeah, all right. So instead of a comma, I'm gonna actually go with where was it? So instead of the comma, I'm gonna go with the equal sign. And so what is that? If what symbol is that space in my name if not a semicolon? Is it like a Greek question? You are evil. That's so bad. Oh, why would they do that? Why would they make their question mark look exactly like a semicolon? Why wouldn't they just use a semicolon? Oh, that's evil. That's hilarious. Oh man. Remind me never to cross you. Just never. Just never. We're best friends for life. I declare it now. Oh wait, you said you would do that to a friend. So we are whatever we need to be in order for you to never do that to me. All right, so let's check out the new score display. Sorry if I ruined anyone's event. I wasn't paying attention when I reset the bot. Uh, so what is this? All right, so let's shout for justice and what was the other thing? Subdue. All right, cool. So now let's watch as the events of the evening unfold. So Binry's name pops up. Binrybot's name pops up. Oh, Binry's name pops up again. So +4 equals 650. I don't know. I kind of like how that looks. I think that looks good enough, I guess. Lightman bot. Yeah, look at that. Look at all that stuff that is happening. And so it's, I mean, like, multiple name tags pop up at the same time, but, like, I'm doing that, like, basically for efficiency's sake, so that if we really had, like, a full row, then, so maybe, I'm hoping, like, people's names will, like, grab their own attention, and they'll hone in on their own score. So, like, Tristan just joined, so he doesn't have a score right now, but, yeah, let's try this again. Alright, so, shake. We're shaking, you guys. I mean, you can try and climb, but you're gonna fall out of the tree. So let's see how this goes. So there's the buffer zone, which is also something to watch out for. Alright, so Let It Man bot. Wow, Let It Man bot. You're killing it. Oh, whoa! Whoa! Your score changes in the middle of the thing happening. So that's weird. So yep, I should freeze that one like I freeze the other ones. So yeah, no, Tristan, the reason it didn't show your score is because that was your entry text. It doesn't show, I mean, I could show score on entry, but like, I could show score on entry if you'd prefer. It just didn't show it because like, first it shows your name when you enter. So yeah, that would be a really easy change if you wanted, if we wanted to do that. I could just, oh. Yeah, see, like, maybe, hopefully you saw it that time. You do actually have score. It just, yeah, like, if that's concerning, then, I could do that. Okay. Alright, yeah. Like, hypothetically, like, that happens, like, right when the player enters the chat, and so, like, the events are going to be spaced out more, so I think it'll look more normal once we have more of a realistic timing structure to the game. Hopefully, anyway. Have you looked for Greek question mark space my name? are there any Greek question marks in your code? Have you set up a unit test to scan for Greek question marks? I'm sorry. All right. So what do I want to do next? I mean, there's plenty to do. Let's be honest. I could start working on new character art. I could well, for one thing, I could redo the character art so that it doesn't look so crunky, and then I could start adding in new character art and like level. Oh yeah, no, I was gonna do the thing where okay, I was gonna freeze score so that it doesn't look all wonky when if you gain score in the middle of whatever. So all right, so yeah, XP and XP underscore A equals 0. All right, so save that. So as with gain, yeah. So let's find references to gain A because this will be done in the exact same manner. So gain A is handled here, and so yeah. So right. So in the same way we're setting gain A to equal gain, etc., we will set p dict li dot expa to be equal to exp yeah. That way we can blit the expa and not have to worry about it changing while we're blitting, which it is liable to do. So gain A, where is it? Oh yeah, so here we want to change this to expa, gain A, and then where else? Is that the only one? Yeah. Oh, and then when we're done, we can set it back. Although that's not strictly necessary, but whatever. Yeah, actually no, we don't actually have to do this because those will reset themselves naturally, right? Or no, gain A might not. Yeah, no, gain A is fine, but yeah, I don't have to reset expa because that will just automatically update itself. Because nothing actually depends on expa. Right? There's no other references to exp here. Yeah. No, that's it. Alright, cool. Alright, so I'm going to rerun the script just because I don't know, little bugs like that irk me. And, I mean, nothing else has changed except for that little thing. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, no, okay, sorry. I keep forgetting that you haven't been here for a while, because I like, even when you're not here, I feel like you're here in essence, in spirit, and so you keep asking all these questions that we've covered ad nauseum for the last few days, but so I keep forgetting you weren't here for that, and so I do need to explain it again. It's already distributed. It's already distributed because you can play it in chat. So it's like, it's G2G. You might be thinking back to the days when I was planning this project to be used in like charity streams to like raise funds. But like, I don't know. I've kind of pivoted, I guess. Like I certainly could continue to develop it and eventually make it a tool that other people could use. But like, well, so for one thing, I haven't been using the control panel recently, but like if hold on, I'll reactivate the control panel real fast. Where is it? It's just like a separate thread. Yeah, so look how jank the control panel is. Hold on. So starting it again. So yeah, here we have the graphics, all good. I've had this deactivated because I haven't been working with it for a while. But look at this. I don't know if you can read it. Hopefully you can. It's just it literally all it says is like there's like a big text blocks where you can like type whatever. And then there's like these radio buttons that are numbered 0 through 4, and then write in, which is a radio button, and there's a checkbox that says multi. Like I could fix this up into like a tool that people could use, but like I don't know. I can use this, so I feel like this is actually done. I'm calling this done, and I'm gonna ship this. And by ship this, I mean use this, and I don't care. It works well enough for me. So if other people want to, I don't know. I might someday want to finish this product such that other people could use it, but I don't know. No, for now I'm just being um, yeah, for now it's distributed. It is did. This is as distributed as it will get. I'm not actually using that many includes, am I? Tkinter Pygame, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. I bet there are really good lines of code spaced in my name. I do that too. Like if you've been listening or watching this stream, like you've noticed that I go through like periods of like 45 minutes where I'll do like almost nothing. But like I don't know. I don't feel unproductive necessarily because well, I mean sometimes I do feel unproductive, but that alone is not grounds for me to feel unproductive necessarily. I only feel genuinely unproductive if I don't feel like I'm making any like conceptual headway. Like if I'm just talking through things and just thinking through things, like I can go like I can go for a while before I start to actually get worried. Uh, that seems important. I mean, like, how are you gonna have a game if you can't, if the W and S key don't do anything? I'm assuming that's forwards and backwards, which is pretty important, right? Like, I don't know. Did you redefine the way we think about forward and backward input? Like, have you completely reconceptualized all of it? Is this going to be like a groundbreaking, uh, pivotal moment in how the world views WASD? Because that'd be worthwhile, right? um. All right. What did I say I want to work on? I guess. Yeah, I was talking about character art. So now I could. Yeah. So for one thing, I could just redo the character art, like the base character art, so that it's better than horrible. Um, or I could. Yeah. No. That's like the first thing, and then. And then I should start working on more character art, like level ups and stuff like that. I think. Uh, hmm. Hmm. I'm tempted to make. Huh. So. Uh. Keep in mind that because this is not a collaborative project, not only can I not use any of the suggestions from chat, but I like literally have to avoid the suggestions from chat. Unless it's something that I've previously stated and like, is on the record as something that I plan to do, then I'm actively avoiding the things that you suggest. I do collaborative projects on stream sometimes, and that's cool. I really enjoy them, and if that's the type of thing that you enjoy, like follow me on Twitter at srsly_bz because that's how you can find out when those are happening. But like you can keep saying stuff, but everything you say, unless I've said it on stream, like it's not gonna happen. In fact, if you keep saying stuff, I'll probably just end up banning you because I get annoyed by that. Like other people can tell you. I find it really aggravating because it's actively malicious. Like if people don't know, then that's why I explain that to them. But then if people continue, that's why I start like murdering people in their sleep. Not literally, but like literally. No, not literally. All right. um, sorry, that got dark. uh, So, 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 yeah, character art, huh? That guy needs a makeover. uh, sorry, I just have to rearrange my stuff so that I can set up my tablet. Like my drawing tablet on my iPad. And, yeah, let's give this guy... And actually, oh yeah, so the other thing I want to do, I keep calling him Guy, and I'm probably going to keep calling him Guy, but, and I'm probably even going to call him, but, I also want it to be, like, because I'm not doing, like, gendered art, I actually want it to be more accommodating to, like, lack of, um, uh, it sorry. Um, so I completely lost my train of thought because yeah, I don't know where my train of thought went. So I'm just gonna continue doing whatever. All right. So why are you not working? I'm clicking you. Get clicked. What the heck? All right, now it works. Oh, when Paint.net has multiple things open, you can't click on it directly. You have to hover over it until one of them lights up. And only... No, is my click just not working? My tablet is just, like, not clicking for some reason? I don't know. Whatever. So, yeah, this is the size of the stuff. And, oh, yeah, actually, one thing I was going to do is, now that I know how to use sprite sheets in Pygame, I was going to put these guys on the same sheet. So, image, canvas size, so 48, this one is going to get doubled to 96. No, don't maintain aspect ratio. This one stays 48. Alright, so, oh yeah, I should add a delineator so it's clear where the separation is, so I can keep them properly aligned. So maybe I should do them on top of each other. Nah, whatever. No, yeah, I should probably do it vertically so that they stay aligned. Probably. Nah. Maybe I will keep them on two separate things so I can just click between them really easily. That could be fun. Yeah, I'll just keep them on two separate things. Oh well, whatever. Alright, so new layer, because put the opacity of this one way down, because I'm basically going to start over, basically. Alright, so, oh no, I remember what I was saying. Gender and specific. So I want the characters to be, I'm not going to make like male adventurers and female adventurers specifically. I'm just going to make one set of character art that is just like I don't know. I think with the previous incarnation, like it wasn't super gendered, but I think it came out slightly more masculine than anything. So yeah, I'm just gonna try and fix that. No, you're weird. That's the opposite. That's like omnigendered, right? That's exactly wrong. You get, not only do you get 0 credit for that space my name, I'm gonna go into Journey right now, or I'm gonna go into side quest and reset your score to 0, just for how wrong you are, how grossly, grossly wrong you are. Oh, you haven't even played it yet. All right, so I'm just gonna permanently set your score to 0 so that it stays 0 forever. You're both genders. Which, if you are, that's fine. But, like, I don't know. It sounds like... I don't know. Wait, what? Oh. Oh. Is it the type of question that, like, has probably been asked 100 times before? Or is it, like, is it important? I don't know. You're willing to. You're. I mean, you're welcome to take a shot. I make no promises as to how I respond. Um. Uh. uh. You're pretty far behind Space My Name. So I don't know. I guess I haven't really mentioned this before, but like when I do when I do stream jams and we're taking votes on like what to do, this is why I'm actually making like this side quest because I want a way to distinguish between devotees, like actual followers, and people who just bombed in to like troll stuff. So I haven't done it yet, but one of the things I'm going to do on the control panel is change it so that I can see not just how many people voted for each option, but what's the total experience level for each of the votes. So that way I can see what like real followers are voting for. So like you don't. I mean like Space My Name. Once we switch over to main chat, you'll get experience just for hanging out because you do get some passive experience just for hanging out. But you're not gonna get much. You're not gonna get as much experience as if you participated. Just a heads up. I mean, again, oh hey, Winter Inferno, welcome back. You missed not much. um, no, you will gain experience, but and also yeah. So heads up. I mean, like the points right now don't really matter because I'm gonna wipe the servers at some point, but I do want to add like something in for the people who played it before before it was cool. I previously said I was going to add in like a special badge or something. Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, yeah. Again, like so I don't even have to, I won't even have to judge anymore. Who's like I mean like I won't even have to keep track of like who's doing what because I'll just be able to be like oh Tristan, yeah look at that 79. Super followy person or like 79 is a good score so you know who's my number one fan is Light Up Man Bot 2 2456 that guy gets to call all the shots basically next time we do a stream jam basically I mean, I'm not literally just going to make all the decisions based on you know, whatever. But it's a factor that I'm going to take into account. So, just a heads up. Anyways, so yeah, what am I doing here? I'm just redoing this art. So like, yeah, the face is probably going to be similar. So. Hold on, I'll actually just drop this color. Dropper tool this color. Because like that's probably going to be roughly the same. So I should move this up so that it stays visible. Whoops. But not draw on that layer. Okay, so face. Yay, face. Probably going to stay roughly the same. Oh yeah, the fact that he had sideburns probably makes it fairly gendered. A little bit, at least. I feel like, probably. Oh, I guess I don't have to do line art anymore. I did line art before, but then I didn't do line art for the background. And I think I actually like it better without, maybe? I don't know. It does make the characters pop when I have line art in the foreground and not in the background. But I might try it without and just use, like, just use better shading to make the characters pop. Yeah. Well, I really shouldn't. Like, I was looking at the at what is current, like the current art, how it renders, and I really shouldn't even look at that because that's so not good. All right, so I should probably give them. Oh yeah, I know. I'll give. So like for starters, there'll be like a. I don't know if this effect is gonna sell immediately, so I might have to tweak it a little bit. But basically, I want to. I think I want to have like adventures cap kind of thing. So like so that way, because before it was like a helmet and it looks a little bit I think overly masculine. so I don't necessarily want this to look like long hair, so I'll have to tweak it so it doesn't look like long hair necessarily, because I don't want it to be that. But I want it to be like a bigger type of hat so that it could be. Uh, oh yeah. Hey, Ava Gonzalez, how's it going? Yeah. Oh, sorry, I deactivated links, but thank you. Oh, there's the link that Ava Gonzalez in the house posted. Thank you. That is very considerate of you. Oh, sorry. I kind of zoned out of chat for a second there. Cute babies. All right. Well, all right. So I won't rule out sideburns altogether. But so yeah. What else should I do? I guess. I mean, this is so basically what I'm doing here is the starting outfit. So I don't know. I guess like I'm gonna go for the rags look. I think just to indicate like level one, like just starting out, like just you know, new adventure, not super fancy. So just like I don't know. I can also get rid of I can get rid of this outline. I don't really need it, or I'll put it underneath so that yeah I can use it a little bit if I want, but I don't have to go crazy with it. Whoops, I'm coloring on the wrong layer. Whoops. All right, so doop 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 doop. So yeah. Oh, also yeah, the shoulders I think are a little bit stocky. Probably don't need quite such broad shoulders. That I think is probably making it pretty masculine. Uh, and oh, this is not gonna come out great. But whatever. I need the dropper tool on standby. I really need the dropper tool on hotkey is what I really need, but I don't know how to do that. So, yikes! What is happening here? What even is happening? Alright, I'll use the dropper tool. Oh yeah, I guess it'll. If I make the pants the same color as the hat, will that make it clear that it's supposed to be not hair? I don't know. I don't necessarily like this palette, but it's supposed to be, it's the level 1 character, so I don't have to like this palette. This palette could be intentionally a little bit wonky or whatever. We're not going to wear gloves, we're just going to have bare hands. For starters, maybe you get gloves as you level up or something. And then the shoes, I guess, they can stay like a darker gray or color, like this or whatever. Alright, so oh, so bad, so very bad. Alright, so the shoulders are a little bit hunched, which I don't necessarily care for. I think I might just flat erase that part. Just to bring that down a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the background too, because that's not helping. Oh goodness. Maybe I should use. Oh, side quests is I've been calling the game side quest for now. Oh, Light It Man, did you ever ask that question that I promised that made no prom? Whoa. Whoa, what did Tristan do? Actually, you don't have to tell me. I trust you, Trent. Thank you. Or I don't know what you did, but I'll yeah like I have to trust my mods. Uh, that's why I have mods. So thank you, Trent, and thank you, Tristan, also, because sometimes it's hard to get modded, and you seem to have handled it well. So thank you, everyone, for keeping chat a wonderful and delightful place for us all to have tons of fun, and everyone can be happy, and yay! So I think I should probably add eyes. I'll add bluish eyes, I guess. I mean, probably slightly gray, not like super blue, but oops. How do I? Yeah, grayer, I guess. Yikes. Yikes. I didn't I'll be honest, I didn't expect this to be worse than the previous version. I didn't expect to go backwards in quality. I was kind of hoping to improve, if anything, but yeah, no, I don't know. This is not turning out great. Oops, I'm not scrolled down in chat. Uh, oh, did you post an inappropriate picture or something? I don't know. That's what. Oh, yikes. Oh. Yeah, Tristan. Yeah, that doesn't sound like in general. Like consider the fact that you only have to be 13 years old to be on Twitch. So like, if you wouldn't feel comfortable presenting something to a 13-year-old, then don't present it here, please. I guess that's like kind of a good rule of thumb. Thank you again, by the way, Trent. You caught that way before I did. It would have taken me a lot longer. As evidenced by the fact that I almost missed it entirely. Uh, so, I don't think that was necessarily an improvement. Oh gosh, what am I trying to do here? I should probably stop trying to stick to the previous version of the art. I should probably just I should probably just start from scratch, is what I should probably do. So I think I will do that. Burn. Burn in the eternal whatever. I'll just delete you. Oh, there you go. Alright, so yeah, what do I want this character to look like actually? So sometimes it starts to sometimes it helps to start with an outline, so I could, even if I'm not keeping the lines like permanently, I could add in some like line art, some sketchy whatever, unsaturated, very light line art. That's too thick of a brush too, just for line art. Alright, so I don't know. What do I want? What do I even? It's like we need. I think the rough ratio of head to body to legs will probably be something like this, I guess. Probably. I don't know. This seemed to work well enough last time. And then, so I think this was roughly how it was last time. Roughly. Like, give or take. So, is that going to work for both poses? I guess I might as well start working on the next one too. So, get rid of this. So then, here actually I might as well copy, paste, and then, I mean really all that changes between the two poses is the legs, so I'll just swap those out for now. Specifically, wait, what? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Yeah, wow, how is that not bothering me? Yeah, sorry about that, Tristan. Yikes. Sorry. Yeah, I definitely don't want to keep the old one. Because for one thing, I drew the old one, at 32 by 32 pixels. And so, like, if anything, I'd have to redo it anyways. But, I also just want to do a better job. A little bit better job. And I mean, I can always fall back to that if I change my mind later. I can always like come back to that one, but I at least want to give a shot at doing something a little bit better. So then for this one, we go like this, or I guess like kind of looks like that in terms of so those are the two This is our walk cycle. I don't know how well you guys can see it, but on my screen this is kind of hilarious. Oh, except this leg is extends too far back. Uh, so actually it'll be closer to like uh, that. This is our walk cycle. Alright, so if you wanted to make a game for PC, what would you need to learn, download, buy, etc.? That's a good question. What's your like current skill level? Like how much experience do you have like making games? Oh gosh, I should really not be drinking soda at this hour. I should have finished this a while ago, but whatever. Yeah, it depends on I guess your I'm happy to make suggestions. I just like the things that I'm going to suggest are going to be very different if like you've made like hundreds games before and like you're just interested in switching to PC because you're new to PC. But like if this is like your first game project, then that's gonna yeah I'm gonna have very different recommendations. So uh, if you are new, then I would say I would definitely suggest checking out like if you're new to game dev and you've never and you don't have like a background in programming, I would recommend checking out like visual editors. Like there are a lot of tools that you can use now to make games that like you. Oh, cool. Oh, wow. Oh, interesting. All right, yeah, never mind. So forget the visual editor stuff because I mean you clearly have some understanding of like you know how to use like do do people who work in HTML like do they call it code? Like, cause it feels codey, right? But like, is it? I don't know. I don't work in HTML, so I don't know like how web devs call it. Like what web devs call it. But yeah, like you clearly have like programming experience or like some whatever web devs call programming. Um, sorry, I'm an idiot. But that aside, yeah, I would recommend checking out. Gosh, I don't know what would be a good game maker. I know people who have worked in game maker and they tend to switch away from game maker. So I don't know. That could be a good one for you. I wouldn't recommend it personally, but yeah. So I I don't know. It's hard to say. Like so I'll make one suggestion, but it's a heavily caveated suggestion. I I found it really easy to get up and running with Unity really fast. And like actually, if you'd asked me like months ago, I would have very strongly uh, I would have very strongly recommended Unity. Uh, I have some qualms. I have some like there's an extent to which I am not as avidly a proponent of it, and I get and that has a lot to do with the price tag, I guess. It's if so actually I guess another important factor is if you're able or willing to pay like a fairly hefty license fee. Unity could be really good because one of the things that's great is that you don't have to have like a super in-depth knowledge of how everything works. They do so much of that for you that it's fantastic. I don't super care about like the most technical aspects of like how games are like built and how the engines like run, and they do a really great job of like glossing over a lot of that. And you can actually just focus on like making games, which is really cool. Um, so yeah, if in comparison, I think I don't know. I guess I can't really. Yeah, I I don't know. I'm really tempted to suggest that just because yeah. And, okay, so the other thing to keep in mind is that there the license fee for like there's a free version of Unity as well. And like basically the difference is that like you can use the free version for commercial purposes. The difference is that like there's like advertising, basically, not literally advertising, but like there's branding for Unity that displays in your game if you don't pay for the full feature and for the full version. And there's also some features that you don't get. Um, Other than that, it's like entirely workable. So I don't know. I like so. It's a great one to start with because you're going to run into a lot fewer frustrations working with it than if you were to work with something else. There's a lot of great tools that that you can get that work with Unity. So like if you need like if you want like visual editors or like basically any sort of dev tool that you could kind of want for a project, like they have a bunch that are like just you can cleanly expand your tool set. So yeah, like if you I guess going back to my original statement, like when you're making your 100th PC game or like your 100th game, like maybe then I would start suggesting like trying other things because there are some definite downsides to working with Unity and there are a lot of upsides to working with some other tools. But for starters, I'm thinking like the upsides are going to far outweigh the downsides, and so yeah, I think that probably would be my recommendation overall. All right, so I'm making adventure person. So let's. I guess I could go with a bolder palette if I'm not doing outlines. So I could lighten this up a touch. And then that's way too pink. Slightly more flesh tone, please. And all right, so now I'll go size 2. Start drawing on this layer. So all right, we have our character. They're not actually going to be bald, but for starters. Alright, so then, yeah, I guess I can make it clear that it's not hair, but just by using a non-hair color. I mean, I guess there are some people with like periwinkle hair, but it's not as common, and so it'll probably be slightly less confusable. Does that look like the adventure-y type cap that I was hoping it would look like? Now it's kind of looking more like a beret, so I'll have to clean this up a lot, but that could be... that looks... that looks like Lucy from Peanuts, is what that looks like. Oh yeah, no, that's not good. No, that's not good. And I think a lot of it has to do with this part here. But I did want to extend it a little bit so it's not like just pressed right up against their head. Just a little bit though. Whoa. So yeah, that sounds smart. Yeah, I don't have enough reference points on GameMaker, so Trent. I didn't realize that GameMaker was a good one for beginners. I always thought it was more confusing. I always thought it had like I thought it was like a little more advanced level, but that's interesting. That's good to know. So oh, I know. Yeah, so I was having a tough time making the shoulders not look so whatever, but I think I'll just add like a collar or something, and hopefully that will help. So like, I guess it should be a slightly different color than the hat. I'll make it, yeah, I'll make the collar more in like the tannish tone that I was working with before. And again, I don't know why I'm making this palette so faded. Like that periwinkle could just be more like a blue color. So, oh, is this gonna look like a beard? It might look like a beard. So maybe I shouldn't use, so maybe I should just use gray. Wow, that's black. That's not gray. How'd that happen? So I could add like a collar which kind of looks like headphones, like around their neck. um, oh yeah, yeah. Well, all right. I'm definitely Team 3D, so maybe that's why I like Unity, because it works for 3D. It does 3D. I mean, isn't the full name of the application even Unity 3D? So, yeah, maybe that's why. Alright, I'll use a slightly lighter gray for the shirt itself, I guess. Because, yeah, the shirt used to be white, so that works well enough. Wait, what's that? Oh, I'm still on the eraser tool. Alright, then. Alright, so this is the... Oh, I guess this kind of looks like the color that I was using for the underline, but whatever. For the underlining. So this still looks a little more masculine than anything, but whatever. So I guess for the slacks I should probably go with another blue tone. No, I could go with brown for the pants. Not that color though. That's too green. More of a reddish. So yeah, nothing too fancy. Just like that, and then I guess I'll use the same color for the collar as for the shoes. Probably. Or I could go back to blue. But, I don't know, that's kind of good enough. Oh, it looks like he's kneeling. Or it looks like they're kneeling. So I should probably tone that down a little bit. How did it used to look? Oops. Get rid of that. Yeah, the legs just weren't as long before. So, I don't know. It might still work. No, it's probably going to look weird. Yeah, I should make him kneel less. Or them. If I say I'm saying them, I swear. I'm not saying him. I'm saying them. Oops, wrong way. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Let's just clean that up now. Yeah, and we can keep this knee more exaggerated. That's probably fine. Alright, so let's get rid of these other layers. And then, I should probably put in a weird background, just so I can, make sure I'm, tidying up my lines and stuff. So, let's just do a weird background color. That's actually pretty good. It's not bad. I mean, I do need to clean up the lines a little bit, but it's kind of okay. And I can add in, a layer of shading, too. Oh, the collar looks like a beard. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I can tone it down a little bit. Yeah, I see what you mean. They kind of look like chops that don't go all the way up or something. uh, well, there's nothing wrong with him or masculine things. Oh, and except for the fact that then the game would be comprised entirely of males, and that's the lamest sausage party ever. I'm not making that game. That game's dumb, and I hate it. So if someone else is making Sausage Party the game, then okay, I'm not making that game. That game's dumb. Not to imply that that game's dumb. Sorry. Seriously, if someone's making Sausage Party the game, then good on them. Have a blast. Do what you feel is right. Why? Why would you do that? But other than that, alright. So maybe, maybe I don't need to do the collar. Maybe I could just accomplish that in shading instead. So yeah, let's get rid of that. And then just like, I can just do like shading to accomplish what I was trying to do there. There's no hair. Are you talking about the cap, the adventurers cap? There's no hair. No, that's not better. um, yeah, this ear is. I need to bring it in a little bit, I think. And then. No, that's not better. Oof. You guys. This is definitely far beyond my talents as an artist. Talents, artist. Funny. Funny joke. I am so funny. Yikes. What on earth am I doing right now? With my life. Well, so this arm is now kind of crazy. Kind of need to bring that back into control. Not like that far, but I did need some desperate measures because that arm was like kind of insane. Oh, and this whole thing just doesn't read. Just doesn't read. Just doesn't read. Like, I'm looking at the smaller version of it, like the iconic representation, and like it looks vaguely passable in like the full version, but then like in the smaller version, no, that's never happening, Spaceman. Good luck in life. Never. So yikes. So I don't know, maybe once I add shading it'll be better. Maybe. I can hold out hope for that. Kind of. Not for long, but I can try and hold out hope. What if I just add in shading? Maybe that'll make everything better. Nah, that's a beard. That is definitely a beard. So I don't know what I'm doing. I have no clue what's going on. Wait, hold on. Maybe I'll shade the far side of the face. That makes more sense. What the heck is happening? Why am I using the what is this zoom tool? Why is this zoom tool happening? Anyways, I'll shade the far side of the face. That'll be better. I swear, way better. That's like Phantom of the Opera. Alright, I'll try shading the hat. Maybe that'll go better. That might have gone slightly better. Kinda. Except, oh wait, it's way too saturated. Yeah, why did I make it? That was way too bright. Oh, and that's not like basically different at all. So yeah, darker. That could be good, I guess. I'm not being nearly like bold enough with my color choices, which I think is a lot of the problem. So I'll have to probably play with the brightness and contrast. Oh wow. Yeah. You should make the entire presentation a pitch for. No, I was gonna continue that dumb joke that I was making before, but no. Yeah, what should you talk about? Gosh. That's a really good question. So, wow. That's really cool, first of all. and I guess I don't have like an answer offhand because I haven't really thought about something like that before. Um, but yeah, what's the important stuff? I guess. Oh, one thing. One thing I think that I would talk about. One thing that I think is really important about games right now is talking about like the future of the games industry in terms of like who is the future of the games industry and like what is the future of the games industry, which is I guess a very vague thing to say, but I mean like talking about like what are games now and like what games can be, like because that's a pretty big there's a pretty big difference there, right? Like the games, like I mean like think of all the things that are like just right on the horizon of games, like we're just about to see like virtual reality really take off and like think of all the things that you can do there that like we've never really been able to uh stuff without sounding like hyperbolic, but like um I don't know, I think there's a lot of cool things that we'll be seeing in games that haven't really we haven't necessarily seen before. And so I think yeah, I guess like when talking to youth about games, I think one really positive thing to do would be to like challenge them, like remind them that like remind them that like if they get into games, for example, hey, we got a new follower, Winter Inferno. Thank you for following. I appreciate your viewership and your support. Welcome. Uh, yeah, yo, that's a good one. Yeah, and yeah, like what Winter Inferno said, makes a lot of sense. The thing that I was trying to express is like if you I don't know, if you kind of like this is kind of looking like a pirate a little bit, I feel like. But that's fine, I suppose. Uh, uh, what was I trying to express? Like, yeah, basically, just like a reminder that like games don't have to be like what we think of games now. In fact, they kind of can't be. They can't continue to be what we think of games now for much longer. So like, the crazy ideas that people have for games now are the games of the future, really. Like all the games that exist now started out one time as crazy ideas. So I think that's like a good thing. I think that's a positive message to remind people of, because it like creativity is really important, and a lot of the times it's the younger generation that does that the best, because they like with proper encouragement, like they can really come up with really cool stuff. I don't know if that helps, but I guess that's kind of like one of the directions I would go with it. All right, so let's clean up the face a little bit, and then I guess I'll put in a nose or something. I don't know if this is gonna work, but yeah, I think I can put in a nose if I do this right. Basically, like, well, that's not good, but I think if I angle this correctly, it should come out as a nose. No, not really. What if I cut across a little bit? Is that? No, I don't think that's an improvement. I'll just leave it without a nose. Or leave. I won't bother trying to make a nose. Alright. So I'm not going to try and put the collar in, but I'm going to try and accomplish the same sort of cut with just shading, see how that goes. So this isn't necessarily supposed to be a collar, and I'm going to continue to change it a little bit more, but for starters, I just need to put in like a slightly darker line there, and then I'll tone it back again, bring it back to closer to how it was, but just like leave it so that the shoulder is like slightly dimmed. Yeah, kind of like that a little bit. Huh. What does it look like with the backgrounds? It looks a little dirty. I think I just have to clean it up a little bit. And also, I think I'm still being like too tame with the palette. I think it needs a lot more contrast, because I mean, like, it used to have tons of contrast. Like, look at all this contrast it used to have. Now it's like super, yeah, that's like not passable. So I wonder how much of this I can fix just using adjustments, brightness, and contrast. So if I like pump up the contrast, pump down the brightness a little bit, that's better. That's getting there. Yeah, that's like, these are all the color choices that I should have been making, but I wasn't for whatever reason. So that helps a little bit. Of course, now I mean, that did more to the pants than anything because the pants were naturally darker. So, actually, let's not do that yet. Let's, oh wow. Let's, select all, actually, let's, yeah, I'm gonna, like, just do the upper half, I think. And then I'll do the bottom half later. So let's just do oh wait, I should probably be using the feather. Oh, whatever. So adjustments, brightness and contrast. Yeah, so contrast way up, brightness way down. Yeah, that's a little closer to what I was thinking. So that's better. I mean, that's not perfect, but that's more on track. And then I can, that's better to work with. Like I can do more with this. Tomorrow? Yeah, I'm planning on streaming tomorrow, so I should be on. Yeah. Yeah, I look forward to hearing. I look forward to hearing about that. That sounds really interesting. That's just a really like neat thing to do. So, uh, all right. So, yeah. All right. So I'll probably lock that in, and then let's invert the selection. Oh, whoops! I kind of burnt out the knee a little bit. So actually, wait. Before I do that again, by accident, I'm gonna unselect that because that was not supposed to happen. Whoops. Oops. What the heck? Oh gosh, how are those pixels cut in half? How is that even possible? I don't know what that means. All right. Yeah. So now, brightness and contrast. Do that again. And now invert the selection. Invert, and then I'll do the same thing, but with slightly not quite to the same degree. Wow, look at that. Yeah, no, not quite to that degree. Just like a little bit. Or yeah, contrast, not as much lack of brightness. Like yeah, that's probably pretty good. All right. All right. Yeah, those are more like the color choices I should have been making in the first place. And so now now it can be a little more. I mean, this we're closer to the